Hi North Olmsted families and students. In this quick video, we are going to learn a couple tips and tricks for cleaning up your Google Drive. It can get to be quite a mess during the school year. These things will help you stay organized as you begin to work in your Google Drive, either in a new semester or a new year. So the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to create a folder so that we have a place to put some of the extra junk that ends up in our drive. We're going to click on New and select Folder. And sometimes the easiest way to organize this is just to label it by semester or year or even quarter. That way you can put everything in there and you can organize it further, or you can kind of leave it there for a holding place. We're going to call this Fall 2020 and click Create. Once we have that Fall 2020 folder, we are going to drag the documents into this folder. We can drag them one at a time, like so. If there's too many documents, we can actually use the arrows on the side to drag over to the left. That way we can see all of our files at once, even if you can't see your folders. Now, maybe you have a different view in your drive. Your drive may look a little bit more like this. You can also do the same thing here by just dragging those files over into the folder. To change that view, there's a button up here that allows you to switch between grid view and list view. Pick whichever view you like. These files at the top, these won't be dragged over. These are our quick access and just show the most recent things we've opened on our drive. You can't change these. They will change themselves as you open new things. Now, some of the files, I can tell I've got some untitled files here. I can delete these. I can either drag them into the trash or click on the file, right-click, and select Remove. Lastly, I can click on it and just hit the delete or backspace key on my keyboard. I'm going to get rid of untitled files that I don't need and keep dragging over the rest of my files into my Fall 2020 folder. Now, if I have a lot of things that I want to move at once, maybe I want to move almost all of these things at once, I can click on the first file, hold down the Shift key, and click the last file, and it will highlight all of the files in between. I can drag these all over at once. If you want to select random files, you can do the same thing, but use Control. So we're going to click on a file, hold down the Control key, and then I can click on random files that I want to select, skipping over ones I do not want. I can click them again to unselect them. When I have everything selected, I'm going to let go of Control, make sure my arrow is on top of one of the files highlighted, click and drag all of those over to that folder. See everything going in there. I had a little bit of a hard time dragging those two things over. We're going to do that again. It's adding shortcuts. I don't really want shortcuts. I want the actual file to go over. And it's adding a shortcut. If I don't want the file at all, I can right-click and delete that file altogether. Keep in mind, if you are deleting things, your trash only stays in the trash for 30 days, and then Google permanently removes it from your drive altogether. If you have any questions about organization, don't hesitate to ask your teacher. They can always reach out to technology. There are further training courses out there if you are interested in learning more.